Okay, the video is finally here. Good evening. Now in this tutorial I'm going to be responding to this item here. I received an example of an item here, and this is it. This one is the item 1 of this paper. This was a mock exam, I think, and this is the item. The village of Kalibobo, nestled in a rural area, is grappling with several pressing issues affecting its youth population. Among these challenges are increasing rates of school dropouts due to economic hardships, early marriages, child labor, recurring famine causing food insecurity, and a sense of disconnection between the community and the leadership. However, all these challenges can be avoided if the community is aware of them. Recognizing the urgency to address these issues, the village council leadership organizes a community sensitization day, and some support materials are here. Now, next, the sensitization day aims to gather all community members and the village community at the village community hall, including elders, parents, teachers, and young people. The council leadership collaborates with local ICT enthusiasts and experts to design sensitization messages to be presented on that day. You are one of the ICT enthusiasts and you have been selected, and the task is prepare an offline publication that can be used on that day, and some of the images are provided in the support folder. Now, this is an offline publication, and it means that in this item here, as an item of S4, a learner is required to design an offline platform that can sensitize people living in that village mentioned above, that is Kalibobo. So an offline platform can be a document that it is designed by Microsoft Publisher, and it's the opposite of the online platform that is a website. Now, this offline platform can be set as the second item in a paper instead of online platform. So in this video, I'm going to be preparing an offline platform to sensitize people in that village about some of the challenges they're facing, just like the task. Now, the support materials I'll be using, they're just images, of course. I'm provided with some images I can use in this tutorial, and the images can be picked somewhere here. The images can be picked somewhere here. So let me copy this folder here, then I paste it onto my desktop. Yes, so that I use some images from that folder. This is the image, and it's right here. So I'm going to load this entire folder, then I put it on my desktop. Replace. So it is here, and the images I'm going to use are right here. They're over 10. Now I'm going to design something that is looking like this, and it's a publication regarded to as a flyer. A flyer is one of the publications that can be used to sensitize people in a community. Now, this is an example of a flyer I'm going to be designing using, of course, Microsoft Publisher. Well, I'm going to do a flyer, and I'll add some other publication that could be a calendar to really sensitize the masses living in that village. Now, this is the flyer I'm going to design, and it's looking like this with some message, for example, Kalibobo, message sensitization, etc. Following the lead 5 letters DELID. So I'll design something that's looking like this. Boom. Okay. So if I'm to put this down, I'm going to use a folder, and I can rename the folder YouTube. Okay, YouTube. Then I'm going to create my publication here. This, I can rename it flyer for YouTube. Well, I'm running to publisher because publisher is offline. Publisher is offline, and it can help me design a sensitization message offline. It is not online, just like website. That's why I'm heading into publisher. So this is the publisher, and remember, we are designing something like this. Something like this. Yes. So in my publisher, I'm going to just straight away go to page design, then I go to change templates, then at home I look for flyers. Flyers are really here, and I look for a style that is at least having these borders I'm interested in, those borders at the edges. So I think that could be something like this. Brocade can work for me. So I can go with brocade. Then after choosing brocade, in the settings here, include graphics, includes mailing address, include graphics. Wait a bit. This is none. I can include a response form. Response form is just at the bottom. Okay. Then these are just styles. Then I hit OK. Then I see what the machine is going to head what the machine is going to load at the center of the screen. Now it's loading this, and I'm doing something like this. I should keep that in mind because I'm really designing this flyer for the viewers or for those in the village. Karibu Bo. Now I want to just make sure that this is having that color. I think it's like pink. So I would just head to these colors here. I select a pink color, something like pink to really look like the other one. Pink, or something like red. I can just click at any of these to see that I'm picking the right color I really need. New color schemes. Then I can select this. This is 3. Close. Go back to this. How is this? Red to the top. I can go with red somewhere else like this. I want red somewhere in the middle. This one had yellow after the first one. So after the first one, I'm looking for red. So I'm going to look for red that comes after the first one. And boom. How is this? So I'm trying to look for a color that's matching what I'm having here. That's why I'm insisting on looking for that red or pink color, something like that. Okay, I can go with this, I can go with that. So having got this color, I'm going to just copy this to the you see the outline, the outline of the flyer. It's what I'm now heading to, the outline, how it is outlined. So I'm going to just go to this and I copy this. I just highlight from here. And then I copy this. Well, I can copy, then paste, and then I move. I'm using the arrows of the keyboard to move that. Now I don't want this. I can delete these. They're like flowers. I click at them, then I press the delete key. I may not want them. I want a few of them, or none. Then I remain with only this shape. I can copy it, and then I can paste. If I paste, I can move it to this area here. Then I take it to the bottom here. Then this, I can also push it here. Okay, then I push it to the bottom somewhere here. Push it to the bottom. Back to this. Okay, up, down, then this one, the black shape, click at it, then I push, of course with the arrows, I push to the top, push to the top, push to the top. Then I can just copy it and paste. Then I push this here. I can put this somewhere here. I think I'm picking something that's like this. Okay. I'll just have to zoom into that. That is zoom in. Okay. Then I just increase the size of this to that. I can delete this. I don't want that. Then I can also increase the size of this. So that they match. Now this one, I can click at it and I put it at exactly the end of the flyer. I can now push this. Okay, slightly into this, and boom. Something small. Yes. Then even here, well, I can just reduce to the top because I want the other border at the bottom. You see, Publisher has the lines that really come in when you're moving shapes, so that the shapes are in line. The work could be, it should be uniform. So if I click at this, I can copy it again and paste, and I push this down. I want this to be down here, so I can use let me reduce the size of it first. Then I can look for let me delete this. I don't want this. I can look for this that rotates. I rotate this to the bottom. I want it at the bottom here. Rotate again, boom. Okay, so I'm having that at the bottom as well. Bottom, I hit this, then take it to this side. I want it to be in line with the two, with this white area here. So I'm just increasing the size of the white. Then even here, something small. Yes, good. Maybe reducing on the size of this to that, then increase this. I'm getting more space for the form, this form that is here. That's why I'm trying to increase to increase that. Okay, now what's up? What next? I'm having this other border, the red border to the top. So click at this, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. I copy it. Sorry. I'm making changes here. I'm using this. Click at this, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, then push it to the top, push to the top, and up to what you really want. I want it to be on the top, but not overflowing the black colors. So I want to just reduce the size of this so that the black colors are visible. Reduce the size of this so that the black colors are visible in my flyer. So to the top here, I can just increase the size of this. Then this, good. That's what is in this flyer here. Now we head to the text, to what was typed. The heading is Kalibobo Village Sensitization Message. The heading to the top, it is Kalibobo Village Sensitization Message. So I just go to my heading here. Now even if you don't have a text box, we shall see how we can add the text box. But again, there are some boxes you may not need, like this one here. I can delete it, click at it. I can click at this line, then I hit delete. I remain with this one. Maybe I want this one. Just increase the size of it, and I type the message, the heading. The heading is Kalibobo Village Sensitization sensitization message. Yes, that is the heading, and we're going to just make it look like that one, of course. So I want to just change the size and something small to it by doing this. Sorry about that. So if I'm changing the the text, I want to just highlight it, then I give it a color that's looking like my borders, of course. So I can change this to boom, this, and then I can just bold, increase on the size, increase, because this is a heading. So I'm going to just increase this. Okay. Then yeah, there's this line, click at it, then delete. I don't want it. Then I take this here, let me get back to this. It's on the top, really on the top here. Take it here. Yes, Calibre sensitization message. So I'm heading to the next level of this information is we can bring up a change through sensitization. So I'm going to just type that we can bring up a change through sensitization. So it's going to go below this by use of a text box. So I'm going to get a text box. Under insert, there is a draw text box. I'm going to create it here so that I type that information. The information is we can bring up a change through sensitization. We can bring up a change through sensitization. Okay, and then we can just give it some formatting features. A change, this color here, a change. Can use this, then I make it pink. This I could increase. And if the words are not seen, I can increase the text box that the word is seen. Sensitization message. Highlight this again, reduce a bit. Okay. We can bring up a change. I can bold this. Then I head to the next level, that is the image. I can put the image at the bottom of the message. This image is of the school. I just look for the image. I'm using the images that are here. The image is right here, and the images are going to be sorry about that. The image are going to be in the description of the video. So if you need to also design this, you could just pop up into the description, then put the image there. Right click and then paste. The image is pasted. Just reduce on the image and put it where it's supposed to be. I don't want this. I can delete this. Delete the shape. Click at the line. This one here. Click at the line. There's this shape here. Yes. Then delete. And when I want the image here, so I reduce the image to that size, then I boom, put it there. Then I head to this. This document is designed to sensitize the youths of Calibre. I can just copy this, or you can just type it anyway. This document is designed to sensitize the youths living in Calibre. I can just create another text box here, insert, and then draw text box. Then you draw something because it's around here. Then you paste. So the information is pasted in that way. So I could just reduce the size of this, then to this side, then it starts. This document is designed to sensitize the youth living in Calibre village. Now these lines that cut across the flyer, there's this, there is this. These lines are used to fold they're the lines where the fly is folded from. You get? So if you type a word and it overflows the lines, it means this page could be folded from here, and then this here, like that. So the words that go at this line, or this line, or this line, should be really, they are going to be affected when the fly is, of course, folded. But of course, when a fly is folded like such, like an example of this paper molding, if a fly is like this, and it's now done this, so the words that are really at the middle of the flyer are affected. But again, the words in most flyers are also indicated at this level, because if you don't, the space could not be enough for the text. Then there is this message here. The sensitization message will be based on the 5 letters. So I'm going to just copy this, then I put it here. Now, of course, you draw a text box, and insert this text box, you draw it around here, so that you just paste that information there. Well, you can type the information there, but again, the formatting is the same. You just highlight this, give it a red color. Colors are just under here. So that's how it was done. That's how it was done. So next up is the image. Then we go to the D. The image of a mother with a daughter. It's here. So just copy it. And I paste it around here. Right click and paste. So take this image around here. And just reduce the size so that it fits into this first gap, like what I've just explained. This line. Now the image could not overflow the line because the image could be folded and affected. Maybe text can withstand. So this is here, and it's done. We head to the D. Now you could know the flow of what I'm doing now. You see the D and the E. Those are different text boxes. Now the D here, I can just copy this. It's just a message about the people, a message to the people in Kalibobo. So if I just draw my text box within, then I just paste. See, the message is already displayed there. And whenever you see this symbol, it means the text box is still small for the text. So you just simply keep on increasing the size up to when you see all the words in the text box. For example, I'm now seeing all the words that are being typed in the text box. I can even increase it to the top here. Then to this, I can do something like this, and boom, my work is going to be fitting in my flyer. After the D, well, I could not need this image, so I can click at this shape. Just click at the shape, then you delete, so that you put the text box you want. I'm heading to the E. Now the D was about the D. We're experiencing an increasing rate of school dropouts in Kalibobo village caused by economic hardships. This could be resolved through making use of government facilities that offer cheap learning to young people. It's a message of sensitization with a way forward. It's what the D means. And the E, because here we say the sensitization message will be based on the 5 letters. Now we're heading to the E. What's the E? What's the E? So I want to just copy the E, copy and paste. Draw a text box here, and boom, paste. Increase the size, and that's it. That's the E. D is E. The village is also experiencing a challenge of early marriages arising from dropping out of school. This is going to be resolved by cancelling team 2. Maybe it's a team that's going to cancel people who are experiencing early marriages to rectify that. Now there is an image of an early marriage that caused an early pregnancy, maybe to an individual in Kalibobo. So this message is going to be pushed down so that I can put my image of a pregnant young lady. Sorry about that. It's here. So I just copy this and paste in my flyer around here, and then I reduce the size of this image because it's to do with the pregnant young lady. and I'm sensitizing these people about early marriages. So this image really fits the message at E. And I can push the image down by clicking at it, then I use the arrows down, so that I see the text that I typed. I think it's now okay. Next is L, and then I'll put the image of L. Well, I can click at this. Let me see whether I'll need it. Now I don't need it. So click at this. Delete. Then put E, the E message. Actually, the L message. The E is done. Another L message. What they are experiencing at the village. Insert. Then text box. I draw a text box here. Then I put a message. Paste. And then I increase the size so that this is not visible. I can start from this. I could push this to the top so that I get some space. Then I push this to the top again. Then this. Then the image to the top. Yes. Then this. Then I do this. Okay, that's another message. Is L. Kalibobo is facing a challenge of child labor, and this is realized through young people physically working instead of attending school, etc. Okay. Then next up, I'm heading to the image. I can fit the image there. If I go to the I message, I can fit the image there. So I'm going to just, of course, push this down. I'm going to just highlight all this, and I push it down, somewhere down, so that it doesn't overflow the border anyway. Plus this. Can this go down? It can't. Anyway, I look for the image of this person here. What was it all about? It was all about what? Someone, like, is it a leg? Something like that. Then I copy. Where is it? Boom, here. Copy and paste in the flyer. Paste in my flyer. So I just right click here and paste. This is the image. Just reduce the size of the image. That you put it beside the message around here. Around here. Okay, we shall see that when we head to the last part of this video. Then the I, insecurity, food insecurity, and how it is solved, the message, the I. Now this message is based on someone's creativity. It doesn't base on someone creating it for you. It just bases on your own creativity to carry out that message. It's not that you should necessarily do the message, whichever message I'm doing here. You can decide to come up with your own message, your sensitization message. It's just not a uniform thing. Okay, now that's the I about food insecurity, and if I look here, there's an image here, so I could just copy this and I also paste it here. Here, then right click and paste. So the image is boom, falling at this. Just push it to the top so that you get space for other stuff, and yes, it really fits there. Okay, and the D, the last message, that is D. Our village is experiencing a challenge of youths and young people being divided from their leaders. The D, copy the message and paste it in a text box. Text box is here. Draw a text box around here and put the message there. Okay, put the message there and head to the diagram now. If I look at this, after this message, this last part of simple image of children in a school at the last part of this, children in a school. So I want to just copy the image, this one, click at it, Ctrl C, and then you go to the flyer and paste it. You can paste it here, paste, and then reduce. This is so big, so big. Reduce the size, wait a bit, right click and paste here, put it around here, and just reduce the size of the image. And then next, if I look at this, it's a message. I want to just copy it. This is a message in summary, etc, and this message is the message is having a color. So just draw a text box, click at this, and then select text box. You draw something under this and paste the message there. And this is another image, so you just copy. I'm copying from this flyer because they're already there, but also they are in the video description in this very video. So you just use the description to copy the images and paste them in your flyer. Now I can delete this because I really don't need this here. I'll put phone numbers to the side, then delete this, click at this, delete it, and head to this. A happy young soul is the start of a successful life. That is right. A happy young soul is the start of a successful life. So I can just draw this and paste. Yes. Increase the size that all words are visible. They are now visible. Good. Then this, I just designed this, designed by Team 1. There's this nice image of a young kid, happy soul, designed by Team 1. Control, then you drag, you scroll, and then you see the zoom in, zoom out. Designed by Team 1. Increase the size that the one is visible. Okay, then you copy the image of the young soul. The young soul is here. Right click, and he's young and happy, and paste here. Right click, paste, and put it around here. Reduce the size of the image, and boom. Wow, that's good. Click at it, and then he had some formatting feature that was he had something like this. Okay. And this form, of course, whenever you're filling the form, it should have a response where you can respond. So it should have a response as the last part. If you look at this one had Marvin Publications, something like that. We can do it. Marvin Publications and located, something like that. We can do it first. So I can draw a text box here, and I take this somewhere here. Then I can type. I can give it a direction. There's text direction somewhere here. It's here. Text direction. So if I click at it, it could change my text. So it depends on what I want. I think I want this. We can do it. I can highlight this, and then I select a bigger size, like 48, or 40, 36. We can do it. Okay. And I can increase the size of this. For the eat, I want the eat one. Control again, then give it a color like this. Boom. You can do it. And then business name. What business name was here? Marvin Publications. Maybe you have some publications. Marvin Publications. Then address located. I'm located in the same village, located in Kalibobo. Then phone numbers, I can put my phone numbers here, 0701 28 6731 0770 44 820. Email, Kasozi, something like this. u.ac.eg. Just an example of an email, and I think that's it's mapping publications having that color. We just highlight it and give it a color that's fitting the border. I think it's taking shape from where I started, and briefly describe the desired feedback. Now here you can type like, what's your feedback? How do you see this? I mean, what is your feedback? What's your feedback about our message? And first question, ready to change, and then you could put a question mark and then answer A. Maybe if you tick that, that means yes. We may not need C, so I can delete C. And the B could mean if you don't tick, it means still, or something like pending. You need more counseling. If you can't take up the message, then you can have some other second question here, maybe third question, fourth question. Write what you think about our flyer, etc. You can put your phone number there for feedback, something like that. Now this was designed by, of course, publisher, and it is really a very nice message. I think I didn't do this correctly. I could just highlight this and then I give it a text box, rather a text direction like this. We can do it. That is really good. And the last part of this, I can give it a background color. I can give it a color that is under page design. I choose a color that is really nice for my work. You choose a color that's not pushing your text behind. Of course, the text should be visible with a color. Now, like that color. Wow, this is something nice. This is something nice. So if someone looks at this publication here, of course, it's an offline platform, and it is sensitizing people just like the question that was set, and it's what was required. That is it. And I think this is all for the video. It's even getting dark here. That is all for the video. That was the question I was doing here. Keep on subscribing, keep on viewing, whatever. Thanks for everything, and a nice time.